Hey guys, it's Smitty here. Thanks for tuning in and welcome back. We are back in Valheim, back in our build series, ready to take on our next project. So as you can see, we are in the Black Forest. What I want to do today is actually build a large forest inn, or at least that's what I have in mind right now. So whereas our last project was much smaller in scale, this one is obviously a little bit more ambitious, but we'll see how it turns out. So without further ado, grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's get right into it. Alright, so the idea is to create an inn, so a place where people can kind of take refuge in the forest. But let's just try to get some of this outlined here. So I think first off, let's figure out the entrance. In my mind, I envision a lot of like decks going around this build. So we'll see how we can implement that moving forward. Okay, that'll work. I'm gonna go ahead and line my foundation here with wood. Just get that out of the way. Alright, there. So we got that out of the way. Got it lined out. Just for scale, so if we just go from like the main rectangle here, without these little like outlet areas, I think it's about 16 by 7. So yeah, pretty large space. And trying to think, how tall do I really want to make this? I think it's gonna be two levels. So I think maybe the first level will be 4 meters high. So let's go ahead and lay in all these beams for the first level. Alright, there we go. So there's a start. You know what? Let's get at least this base wall in, just so we can get our spacing correct, because this is gonna cut things down a little bit here. But this will give us a nice mix of materials between like the wood and the stone. So let's go ahead and get our layer of stone in here as well. Alright, there we go. We have a layer of stone. So we do want to have a fireplace somewhere as well. I want to make sure I keep that in mind. I feel like it should kind of go in the center here. But actually, what I want to do is I kind of want to sink it down into like a cozy little area. So let me see if I can just like maybe dig down a little bit. Okay, so again, I want to make this kind of just like a little sunken down area where the fire is. It'll feel real cozy, I think. All right, there's that. Let's just close this up so we don't have these weird gaps. Just want to have it spaced out, so it'll probably go here, I think. Yeah, so it'll be a little sunken down place with a hearth. Yeah, I think that'll look nice. Let's throw this in here if we can. Awesome. All right, definitely wanted to keep that in mind, just in terms of where that was gonna go. So we'll finish up that chimney a little bit later. I kind of just want to get the bones in here. Get the rest of these beams so I can kind of see the shape of the building. Let's get in the rest of these beams here. Alright. Well, let's figure out. So the door will go here as well. It's going to be a little like porch, right? So for some of the railings here. Maybe it should be wood. We'll see. We'll leave that for now. I think I kind of like the wood there. So I think I'm only gonna go 3 meters high on this next floor, just because with the angling of the roof, it means I don't have to go as high because the roof just gives you more space as it angles up, as opposed to the first floor where it just cuts off where basically your next floor starts. So I think I only need to do probably 3 meters with second floor height. Okay, so we have some of the poles in here for the second floor. Let's see if we can start figuring out some of our roof shape here. So I think we want a couple of roofs facing out this way, but I think the main roof is actually going to angle that way on this main structure. I almost feel like there'll be another balcony sticking out even farther. Yeah, I think so, right? Because I think I do want to have like balconies going all the way across. So let's structure some of this in. Do I like that? I don't know. Well, we're gonna take this out for now. Let's get in the main roof here, which will go this way. We'll just stick with the 45-degree beams. I think this is gonna be a much more traditional looking in. Goes up pretty high there. So let's put some iron beams in this one. Might give us a little bit more leeway there. Yep, okay, so this will be the main roof. Okay, let's do the same to the other side here. Okay, so we can kind of see how tall the structure is going to be now. Now we just got to figure how this all connects and bridges across. Because this will come in like that, I think. Right, okay. So this will come across. So we're just trying to figure out the skeleton of the structure here. Through this, we can kind of see where we might need more support beams, where it's weak. Alright, so let's get these across, because then we can connect these. This is gonna be, I mean, just seeing the outline here, you can definitely tell it's gonna be quite the project that we're working on. Definitely gonna be a 2-part video here. I wonder, alright, so do I put maybe like support beams here? I want to put them in places that are not super obstructive, although I might end up having to put one right in the middle. Where would the next one be? Over on this line? So it'd be like here. That could work. Yeah, I think we did this on this side, and then the next. I think that should get us across from a support standpoint. We'll fit one in there and get rid of that, just so it fits correctly. There we go, and I think hopefully maybe this will get us across. Okay, it looks like it. Hopefully this should be enough to allow us to put in the rest of the roof here without it collapsing. I'm gonna go ahead and disguise these beams because I don't like the way they look. Alright, awesome. Now let's go ahead and just try to put in as much as we can of this roof without it falling apart on us. Alright, slowly but surely, we're getting it together here. Alright, last couple pieces here. I think, is that do we have pretty much the skeleton in of our roof? Of our building? Mostly. I mean, I guess we do have some of these parts, but I think for here, we're just going to layer it with a similar style. Do the same over here. Alright, so there it is, the skeleton of our build. Looks promising. It's got a good, I think it's got a good solid foundation to its structure here. Maybe some decorative support beams here. Okay, well, let's lay in some of our roof then. Now that we have all of kind of the structure in here. Nice thing about this is that we pretty much stayed consistent with the 45-degree pieces for most of this roof, so hopefully it'll be pretty, at least relatively easy to get these in here. And then maybe actually for this section, we do a little bit like a vent. It comes down. There and there. I think this might just open up the roof just a little bit. Do we like that? Can't really tell. Let's go ahead and lay in the rest of these pieces here. I think that'll give us maybe a better sense when everything's in. Okay, yeah, I think we'll keep this. We'll definitely have to like figure out what we're gonna do to like close it up a little bit, but I do think it makes the roof look a little more interesting. Yeah, we'll keep that for now. Again, it's much more traditional build. It doesn't have as much, you know, flair, but I think it's just gonna be one of those kind of like well-constructed buildings. Let's go ahead and do this side as well. Alright, so I think our roof is more or less in. We might make some adjustments to it, but it's not gonna be leaking. So, alright, let's just add some more decoration to our roof. Yeah, so we'll just do this. Do that on the end. Add some layers here as well. Just on the trim. Alright, and then let's trim up probably this side as well. Right. Looks a little bit more decorative on the ends here. Do the same on this side. Alright. There we go. Yes, I should probably have some sort of cross on this side. I wonder if I kind of want to have like a star on these front ones. Switch it up a little bit. Yeah, why not? Alright, lastly, let's throw some decorative trim on these segments. Alright, we'll kind of go with that for the roof for now. Let's figure out some of these walls. So, like I said, I do want to have like a mix of stone and wood, but I think this lower wall is going to be mostly stone. And we'll go with that. Yeah, that could work. We line it. Some more wood. Not really sure how I'd want to do this window frame. Like, do I just kind of leave it the stone? Well, yeah, maybe I do just leave it with the stone. Doesn't look terrible like that. But let's just go ahead and try to block it in here. Make sure, yeah, we have both sides lined here. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Maybe we'll have some small windows here. Does that work? Yeah. Yeah, actually looks kind of cool. Alright. That. And then the doors. I want them like with the posts in the middle or the posts on the outside? I think I kind of want the posts in the middle. I think I kind of like that. So, let's see. We have this side as well. Let's just seal up everything that is not going to be a window or anything like that. Just get all this out of the way. Okay, so let's actually just repeat these windows on this side. Keep that consistent. Alright, there is that, so that only leaves these two pretty large sections here. Kind of feel like we split that up. Maybe I do just make this like a larger window. No, it seems kind of like a lot. I think I have to like block it up somehow if we're gonna do this. Yeah, maybe something like that. Maybe we don't have the stone arches there. That actually looks alright. What if we did 3? What if they were a little bit wider here? Get rid of these. Oh, not that. Actually, yeah. No, we'll do that. Because then we can just line the frame with wood. And that should look okay. Okay, let's do the same on this side. Alright, throw some of the wood in here. Okay, so that'll work. I mean, I might want to do something similar over here, maybe? Like, instead of doing the stone arches, we actually do just like a wood frame. Kinda looks nice because you get that recessed effect with these with the stone wall that we used. Yeah, I think I like that a little bit better. Let's do that. Alright, there we go. So there's a little bit more consistency with some of our windows that we have here. We still have some of the arched windows here in the front, which I think I like those. I think I'll probably keep that. What I might do though here is just line it on the inside, maybe split it down the middle. One. How does that look? Yeah. I think that looks alright. So we'll keep those there. And I think, yeah, so awesome. We have the walls in the first level more or less complete. Let's figure out this chimney and how high exactly it's gonna go. So we'll just keep building this up. I think it's just gonna be a simple square chimney. We'll have to go at least up until this segment here, though. Just given how tall our building is. You know, let's just get our hearth going just cause. Okay, I think we can go ahead and let's try to lay in where we want the second floor to go. Again, I don't think we want it to go all the way across necessarily. Like maybe we do leave kind of an open area here. So you kind of look like on the inside, kind of like a balcony, so you can look down at the fire. Gotta keep in mind as well, so this is an inn, so we do need to have places where there are rooms. So we just gotta be mindful of where exactly those are gonna go. I think a lot of them are probably gonna go here on the second floor, where there's a little bit more just like open space. Alright, so the second floor is in. I think we'll leave a portion of this just so you can still look over at like the fire and things like that. I suppose we do need to figure out the stairs going up. I suppose they could maybe go right here in the front. We'll kind of have like mirroring staircases maybe. Okay, yeah, you know, let's go with that for now. Not gonna think too hard about this. We'll just change it if we don't like it later, but let's go ahead and kind of finish the rest of the things that we can do. Again, I do want balconies to go all the way around here. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. And let's just lay in is the first part of this balcony. See if we even like it. I don't want to test stuff out, see if you like it before you fully commit on a big build like this, because you don't want to waste your time building in things that you don't ultimately think are going to look good. I don't know if we'll want these. I'll take these out for now. I think we can probably come up with a better way to show these balconies are supported. Those just looked a little out of place. Like, I don't know, what if we just had some supports like this? I feel like this would work. Yeah, that works. Alright, so actually, let's go ahead and let's build out the rest of this porch as it goes all the way around. So, I don't know, do we stop it here at the... Maybe, yeah, because I don't think it would go around like the fireplace and chimney. So we'll go most of the way around. Alright, cool. Alright, so we do have some of our balcony in. Throw on some wood beam supports just to make it look a little more believable. Alright, cool. Yeah, I kind of like I do like that balcony going all the way around. It's I think it looks nice. Okay, let's figure out this second floor wall. So we obviously did a lot of stone with some of the wood beam on the first floor. I think this second floor, I want to make it more wood. So yeah, maybe this second floor. Yeah, I think we're gonna utilize the stone to kind of create that like recessed effect on the wall here. But that means we gotta go ahead and at least line some of this layer with stone. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Alright, so let's try to mimic this on the other side first of all. Okay, right, so there's these. Maybe we'll put a split here. Maybe we'll put these as well as just like windows, maybe? There's kind of like some annoying overlap with that. Do I get rid of those? Yeah, it looks pretty decent, I think. I want to make it look like the top floor is kind of like as much wood as possible. So I'm just gonna line all of this, or layer all this stone with some of these wood walls. Okay, what else? What else? Something like that, I think. I think we'll use the cross pieces here. Yeah, we do got a nice assortment of materials and a lot of depth to this wall, which is actually looking pretty nice. I think something I do want to do here is maybe bring this across. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Maybe we have another layer here. And do I leave it with holes, or do I kind of close it off with some wood floors? Maybe one with wood floors, the other one's open. Actually, cut down on some of the spacing here. We'll go one meter increments on that. Yeah, I think that'll look nice. Just a little bit more of a shelter here on the roof. I think what I want to do right now is actually put in some of the railing here on this balcony. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get all of these in here. Alright, so all the poles are in here. Now let's put in all our beams. Alright, so that railing is in there. It looks really nice. I think that really kind of brings together that balcony there on the top. Let's see, what would we do for these inside parts? Oh, actually, yeah, that looks pretty good. And then this can just go up. And actually, no, maybe we'll close it off more solidly with these pieces. Yeah, actually, I like that. Gives this kind of opening here in the middle, which actually looks kind of cool. Looks like a nice design. So let's stick with that. Cool. All right. I think that looks super nice. So we do have this little section, so like roof vent. I think I want to close this off a little bit with some of just these poles. And that looks okay. I think I'll do just an extra custom layer right in between here. And just, yeah, I think this just gives it a little bit of a different design. I used this in my other build too, and I kind of liked it. I could just fill it up with the wood wall. But again, I kind of want to just diversify the design a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I think that works. Maybe we'll overhang this a little bit more, just a tad. And actually, I wonder if we could. Oh yeah, looks like we can get that to tilt up like that as well. All right, I like that. Okay, so we got some of these walls just placed in. Let's go ahead and replicate what we can. So for what we did on these segments, let's throw that over here. Same design. Alright, cool. So one more over here. Alright. So we got each of those sections sealed up. Actually looks really nice. I like that. So I think this will be a doorway to the balcony, so let's just be mindful of that. But I think I do want to create 2 small windows on this side. Actually, no, we're not going to do the stone arches. What do we want to do for a window? We should probably keep it similar to the small windows we have here, to be honest. So let's do that. The inside. There we go. Alright, let's get some beams. These just polished away here. Then we got to figure out how to seal up this open area on top. Maybe we start some of the wood walls here. Maybe we use a couple of the cross pieces. Yeah, what if we just went up like that, up the entire cross pattern, because that actually connects to this next roof. I think that actually works pretty well, to be honest. Yeah, we'll keep that. Okay, let's go ahead and take this and then do it on the other side as well. Alright, sweet. I think we just need to add a couple more of these trim beams. So it's actually pretty much sealed up now. Looking good. Looking good. So now that we have the main building kind of sealed up, we just gotta do some things to polish up some of the unfinished sides of it. So, like some of these areas that are sticking out, make it more consistent, or some of these walls. They look a little bland. So, we might need to line them with a couple beams. So, let's go ahead and do that all the way around. Alright, and then I suppose we should probably do it up top here as well. Alright, and actually we do need to... I think we're going to go all the way around these wood half walls and just cover up this base layer of stone, just so we're consistent with that all the way around. Alright, there we go. Like that. And I think we'll also bring this, you know, this line of beams all the way around as well. Okay, nice. And so, okay, we have these little open sections here that we gotta seal up as well. So I think we'll just throw an extra layer of beams. Alright. Nice. Just a little bit more sealed up there. Okay. So one thing we do actually need to finish up is this back wall here. So let's just fill it up with some stone. Okay, and so actually, well, this portion is our chimney, so let's just make this look a little bit nicer. We'll just do like a cross pattern, I think. Alright, so yeah, nothing super fancy, but just trying to find a way to break up all the stone here. Alright, so the chimney is coming along. This is really just extra wall. Not exactly sure how I wanna... Might just keep that pattern going. Okay, that works. We do have just some like awkward areas here. Maybe we'll just throw some wood floors just to cap it off. Alright, awesome. So that chimney and that wall is pretty much complete. I think we also need to mimic the other side and close up this space a little bit. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I need to make sure that this matches from just like a beam perspective on both sides. So let's just get a couple of these in. Okay, so yeah. Our roof is looking nice and symmetrical on both sides. I think the last thing I want to do here is, so I want to actually change this second floor a little bit. I think I want to bring it in just a little bit more. So we'll actually curve it in this way. Just gotta plug up these last little sections here. Yeah, okay, I think I like that. I think I like having the floor come out just a little bit more here. I think this will give us more room. I think we'll just throw like 2 more support beams here. I think that makes it look a little bit more supported. But awesome, I think that will give us just a little bit more space on the second floor to do some things in our next episode when we start decorating. But with that, I think the construction of this building is pretty much complete. It's obviously just empty and we still need to decorate it, but really pleased with how this turned out. I think the sides look quite intricate with some of the mixing of materials. And it's quite a large structure. So it'll be fun to decorate. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks.